friends, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at our CVC words. We've been practicing these for a while, but remember these are our three-letter, three-sound words. They always have a short vowel sound. They're words we can sound out. So we're going to be looking at CVC words today, and we're going to be focusing on that ending sound. So we're going to be listening all the way through the word to the very end to hear the last sound in that word, and we're going to be really focusing on that one. So let's go ahead and get started. This lesson was made by our friends over at Lexia, so big shout out to them. Thanks for putting this together for us, and let's get started. So the ending letters that we're going to be looking at today are the letters B, which says B, D, which says D, M, which says and X, which says X. Okay, so we're going to be looking at CVC words that have one of these four letters at the end. Remember, this is not the first sound, but the last sound. And we're going to be looking at how they work together. So let's take a look at these three words. We have cub, rib, and tub. The last sound in all of these words is B. I know that because I can listen all the way through the word, right? Cub, rib, tub. Or if it's easier, I can listen to each individual sound. B. The last sound I just said was B. B. The last sound I said was B. And B. The last sound again was B. These words have different beginning and middle sounds. So the first sound in cub is K. The first sound in rib is and the first sound in tub is T. This is normally the first sound that we hear, and it has been what we've been practicing. But remember, we're moving to the ending sound today, so we're not asking for the beginning sound anymore, but the ending sound. Here we have red, mud, and lid. All of these words have the same ending sound. What ending sound do you hear in each of these words? Red, mud, lid. Good, the ending sound in these words is D. Red, mud, lid. So the last sound in each of these words is D, made by the letter D. Here we have jam, yum, and hem. What is the last sound you hear in each of these words? Jam, yum, hem. Good, the last sound in these words is made by the letter M. Jam, yum, hem. So you can pay attention to what your mouth is doing when you're saying that very last sound, or as you can see, I'm using my arm to move it across my body as I say the word and then go straight up when I say that last sound to help us remember that that's the sound that we're paying attention to. Here we have a box, six, and wax. What is the last sound you hear in each of these words? Box, six, wax. Very good. The last sound is X, made by the letter X. We have box, six, and wax. So we hear the X sound at the end of each of these words, made by the letter X, and that's what they all have in common. So this is my friend Sam, and she is sad. Sam is sad. Let's say those words together. Sam, sad. Both of these words start with the letters S and A. S-a. What we need to do is figure out the ending sound. So let's start with the word Sam. What's the ending sound you hear in the word Sam? Good, the ending sound in Sam is made by the letter M. Sam. Now, how about the word sad? What's the last sound you hear in the word sad? Good, the last sound in sad is D, made by the letter D. As we can see, the S and the A stayed the same in the word Sam and the word sad. Only the ending sound changed. So if we look at these words next to each other, we see that S and A belong in both words. We hear the sounds s-at, but the ending sound is different. Sam ends in and sad ends in d. So the word we're going to be looking at here starts with the letters F-I. F says F and I says I. The word we're going to be making is fix. We already have F, I, so what is our last sound in the word fix? Good, the last sound is X, made by the letter X. So the word fix is spelled F-I-X and pronounced F-I-X, fix. This word also starts with the letters F-I. But the word here is fib, fib. So while we have the same beginning and middle sounds as fix, our ending sound is changing. What is the ending sound you hear in the word fib? Good, the ending sound in fib is B, made by the letter B. Notice how it has the same beginning sounds as fix, but the ending sound is different. The word fib is spelled F-I-B and pronounced F-I-B, fib. If you have some materials to write along with us, go ahead and grab them now. If not, go ahead and just follow along with the video and I'll ask you to speak your answers instead. If you have your materials, you're going to want to write the letters B, X, and M on sticky notes or note cards. Go ahead and take a minute to do that now. Pause the video if you need to, and when you're ready, hit play. All right, so let's go over our letters again. B says B, X says X, and M says M. We're going to be using those three letters to finish these words. So our first word here is web. Web. They've given us our first two letters, W-E, W-E. So we need to figure out the last sound or the last letter. Go ahead and hold up the card that we should use to finish the word web. Are you holding up your B? Good job. So the word web has the sound B at the end. W-E-B. We can spell this word W-E-B. W-E-B, web. Here we have a fox. Go ahead and hold up the card that you should use to finish the word fox. Good, you should be holding up your X. X. The last sound we hear in fox is X. Fox. The word fox is spelled F-O-X and pronounced F-O-X. Fox. Here we have some jam. Jam. Hold up the card that you would need to finish the word jam. Good, we would need the letter M. The word jam is spelled J-A-M and pronounced J-A-M, jam. Notice how we hear the M at the end, jam. So let's compare these two words and pictures. In the first picture, we see a sum, sum. In the second picture, we have a sub, sub. First, what is the same about these two words, sum and sub? That's right, they have the same beginning and middle sounds. Both of these words start with s, Now, what is different about these words? Good, these words have different ending sounds. So sum ends in and sub ends in b. Good work, friends. That is all we have for today. So let's hop on over to Seesaw. For your CVC practice today, we are going to be writing out the words that you see in the pictures. So the first thing you're going to do when you open this assignment, it is called CVC Word Practice number 3, is you're going to need to write our code word. So our code word today is sub, S-U-B, sub. You can use the text tool or the drawing tool to make that word, and I'm going to put it in our code word box over here. Once you've done that, you're going to put each word underneath the picture. So each of these words has a little speaker next to it. If we click on the speaker, we can hear the words so we know what it is we're writing. Let's listen to the first one together. Okay, so now I know that I'm writing the word mom. Notice how there are 3 blanks underneath. That means I need 3 letters. And since these are CVC words, we know that we're going to hear each sound. You can use your text tool or your drawing tool to write the word mom underneath the picture. You're going to do that for each one of these. Listen to the word first so you know what it is you're writing, and when you're done, hit the green check mark to turn it in. All right, friends, that's all we have for today. Rock on, superstars. That was awesome work. I can't wait to see what you turn in. I'll see y'all next time, and bye for now.